This is a hardtop for a Early Ford Bronco, and I bought that 77 over there that I'm restoring, and it didn't have a top on it. So I found this one on Marketplace for a really good price. It's in pretty decent shape, but I need to make a couple of changes. I'm going to be removing that luggage rack on top there. But what I'm going to be doing in this video is taking that sunroof out and welding in a piece of sheet metal to fill in that hole. I think if I take the hinges loose and the latch loose, the glass will come right out. Went ahead and took that luggage rack off the top here and got most of the glue off of the bottom side of the opening. Now I've got a number of little dents and body imperfections across this front edge that I'm going to try and get knocked out and get nice and straight before I try to lay a piece in there. I think it's looking pretty good now. The contour across the front pretty much matches the contour at the back of the opening. So now I'm ready to go ahead and make a pattern, transfer it to a piece of sheet metal. I decided I don't need to really make a template. I'm just going to lay that sheet metal on there, and I'll make a mark underneath where it needs to get cut. Now the top here I believe is like 20 gauge. This stuff I'm going to use is 17 gauge, so it's a little bit thicker. And I can't just use a flat piece. I'm going to have to put a little bit of a bow in it, side to side and front to back. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the first cut a little bit bigger, so when I put that bow in there, that contour why it's going to shrink in on the sides a little bit. So I'm going to make it slightly bigger and then get the bow in it. I'll set it back on there, then cut it, mark it for the final trim. Actually, after looking at it, I really only have a bow from side to side. I can put this on here and I've got, if I even it out, about ½ inch clearance on each side when I'm touching here. But front to back, this actually is, for the most part, pretty straight. So I don't think I need to put a bow this way, just across this way. Okay, that's pretty good right there, I think. I ran this through my slip roll 2 or 3 times to get a nice bend in it, and then I put a little bit more bend kind of on the outer edges here. So right now it looks like it's kind of laying down flat all over. So I'm going to mark it again and then cut it to fit. Now I'll go cut that out. I'm going to try and stay to the outside of my Sharpie line. Got the paint cleaned off from around the edge here. I got all the old glue and adhesive and junk off of the underneath side. Need a little bit of trimming. I've been back and forth 2 or 3 times, taking little by little, so now it fits up in there real nice and flush all the way around. So I'm going to go around and tack weld it, and I'll make sure it's flush right where I'm tack welding, and then I'll go over here and around, and everywhere I go I'll make sure it's nice and flush in that area before I weld it. Got it tack welded in several places around there. Now I'll continue to tack weld it little by little, making sure it's flush everywhere I put a tack. And I'm probably going to go underneath and do quite a bit of the welding from the bottom side. Then I'll have less to grind off on the top side. And I don't want to get it too hot, so I'll just do a few tacks at a time and let it cool down. Then I'll do a few more and keep going. That way I can reduce the distortion and warpage from the heat. It's all welded in. Now I'm going to grind these welds down smooth, but I'm not going to, grind too much in any one place at a time because I don't want to get it too hot. So just little by little all the way around. And that's pretty much it for filling in the hole. Now it's not perfectly smooth and flat all around here. These tops from the factory had a tendency to sag in the middle. They just didn't have enough support. It came with 2 bows in it. One is right back here that you saw, and the other one's back there a little ways. But I have 2 additional aftermarket bows that are actually a little wider, a little heavier duty than the originals. And one of those will end up going kind of right through here. So once I get that in there, it'll bring this contour up a little better. Then I can do a little body work, maybe knock this area down just a little bit more. And then it will require some body filler in this area. But until I get that bow in there, I don't want to do any more to it. And I figured while I was working on it, I ought to go ahead and just finish it. So I put some additional roof bows underneath. You can see those on a separate video. And then I did the body work, painted it. So basically the top's done now. I can move on to the next part of this Bronco restoration.